Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Sean786. We're back, baby. Yes, back to talk that motherfucking shit. What's going on, homies? Hope you guys are doing good. Another Wednesday, another TTMS special. Episode 132. Wow, 132 special, guys. We're killing it. We're getting to 150 soon, man. Hope you guys are doing good. We got some good stuff to talk about. Let me just make sure everything's looking good on my side. Give me a sec. Let me see what's going on. 1 sec. Yep. There we go. We're back. There we go. Looks good. There we go. Yeah. There we go. What's going on, homies? Yeah, I've been good chill. I've been chilling, the homies, man. Listen to me. Shout out to you guys in the chat. What's been going on? Well, we got PlayStation fanboys out here just playing up, straight up, lying like bitches. Maybe grifters, but straight up lying like bitches. All of a sudden, everybody who hates Xbox are celebrating the Xbox Direct and excited for it. And we have a release date that's been leaked. We'll talk about it as well, homies. But before we get into that, we're going to roast some Xbots, some POSs, and that's how we're going to do it, Playboy. We're early today. This is the new time for TTMS, guys. This will be the new time. This is the target time now. But before we do that, let me give a shout out to some of you homies in the chat. Let me pull up the members tickers. Shout out to the members, bro. Salute to you, Playboys. We have, who else do we have? We got MD in the chat. What up, Doggy Dog 420? LKP 127 Yankees. Have a good show. I will do, Playboy. You have a good day as well. Crispy Rambo. Gaim Shock. What up, player? Pal Xbox for life. Hope you well, man. Jonas the Dad. Bash video editor because Forza is coming. Yes, we'll talk about that, Playboy. Eamon Burns. We have Grizz in the chat. Grizzly, what's up, Playboy? Razor Ultron. Justin Bay. She's not elite TTMS homie. We got Phoenix Freestar as well. Amit Kumar, the captain. Big Mad Mo. One up, Killer. Gummy Hernandez, what's going on, Playboy? Hope you well got Gambino. What up, Killer? Doomslayer's in the chat as well. I'm doing good, Playboy. I hope you well. We got 9 lives as well. TTS, don't worry about it. We will be TTS. And we got a homie Maurice Branch. Are you working? Are you off? Let the good homies know what's going on, Playboy. We got the 5-4 assassin. What up, Killer? Sal Dog is back as well. Got Aussies in the chat as well. We have who else do we have? We do have Big B. I love Big B Money. What up, player? Why so serious? Arnie's in the chat as well. Onyx Gaming. Ice Memphis. What's going on, homie? Juester, what's up, player? Maurice Branch goes is off. Good. Listen to me. I'm glad you're off. I need the homies in the chat to talk that shit. I need the homies to hit that like button. Because we're going to have some fun. You know, when it comes to TTMS, that's what it's all about. Having fun. It's a special. A comedy special. That's the way we're going to play this shit. 1 hour, 20 minutes, and that's it. We'll call it quits. But shout out to you guys in the chat. We got Project Scorpio, Bob Zips in the chat as well. Hope you well. But listen to me. Before we get to the show, let me give a shout out to Eamon Burns, member for 17 months. Salute to you, Playboy. What's the crack, Sean? Is Xbox Concord dead yet? You tell me, Playboy. You fucking tell me. Will we ever have a Concord like that survived only 10 days? Lasted 10 days? I don't know, Playboy. You tell me. You tell me what's going on. Yeah, man. Listen to me. Yeah, they're my facts. You ain't lying about that. Listen. Shout out to the homie. Juester was for becoming a TTS member. I love you, bro, man. Respect to you, Playboy. Use them emojis and talk that shit in the chat. We got some cool emojis. Anybody can get it. We got Ray what's the Peelam. We know them two are best mates, Ray and Peelam. We got talk that shit. Look at this shit. Fills the goal. Hit them as hit them fucking emojis and let's talk that shit. Let's see what's going on. 1 second. Here we go. Because there's some news coming out as well. As time goes on, we'll talk about it. But shout out to you, homie. Where are we now? There we go. You can call me Josh. He goes, Joshua. Do you remember that Friends episode? Do you remember that Friends episode, Joshua, when Rachel was talking about Josh? Sure. You call me Josh. No worry, I will do Playboy. I will do. Shout out to you. Sir Rifla, what's up, Playboy? Boss Bronze goes, never. What's up? Joshua. But shout out to you. Let's get to, let me get Gambino with a 2. We play Xbox games. Ponies play PS Seg toys. Oh shit. Is he talking about the SEX toys? Do you know what? Since Gambino started this shit, let's start you off on that. Will I get demonetized? I don't know, but this is TTMS. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Let me. So since Gambino's talking that shit, let me pull this up. Let's see what Gambino's talking about. Let me find this shit. What's going on in the street corners and the PlayStation stuff? What they're doing here? Now listen to me. I'm telling you right now, this is some weird shit. This is some nasty shit. That's what I'm gonna say. Let me pull this up. Let me go to the comments. There we go. Here we go. We'll talk about this. Now, the homie sent me this. You know, I'll put let me put some audio on. Let's see what's going on. What is this shit going on here? What is going on with the PlayStation? Is this why Pornhub is the #1 shit on the PlayStation?
Trying to merge gaming and sex toys, but why? At this year's CES, Lovense and Motor Bunny showed off sensual products that sync up with video games. Like this one that can be used to play a Flappy Bird type game, a vibrator that responds to slices in a Fruit Ninja type game, and even this device called the—
Look at this shit! Look at this. Let me zoom in. Can I zoom? No, I can't zoom in. Look at this shit. Now it makes sense to me. Now it's all coming together like a jigsaw piece. What is that shit? Call this Playmate. What kind of controllers is that? Is that why they made the DualSense with all the tingling and all that blowing shit on it? What is this shit? Look at this. Let me see. Who is this even for? Maybe for the shit. Let me pull that back. Look at this shit.
Used to play a Flappy Bird type game, a vibrator that responds to slices in a Fruit Ninja type game, and even this device called the Playmate that plugs into your controller and will remotely control the vibrations of another sex toy while you game. But who is this even for? We asked a representative at Motor Bunny and showed that a huge majority of sex toy users were also gamers. So in an effort to shift the narrative around sex toys, are trying to, even if it's through a bit of a— do you think gaming and sex toys should game? And even this device called the Playmate that plugs into—
Playmate. It's called the Playmate. Plugs into
your controller and will remotely control the vibrations of another—
oh, look at this shit. I don't know what's going on anymore, but all I know is you freaky ass bitch. Yeah, this is real. This is some real shit. This was at CES. And guess what they were promoting? Playmate. That goes with DualSense, with the PlayStation shit. Now, does it make sense to us now? Does it make sense to us? Like these ponies. When we look at the #1 Pornhub sites, PHUB sites, they're the #1 baby on consoles. Is it play anywhere? Shit. Really, I don't know if it's play anywhere, touch anywhere, blow anywhere. I don't know, Playboy. All I know is that's some freaky ass shit. All I know is they have a PlayStation controller there that connects to it, and you can do some next level shit. It's called a DualSense for a reason. That's right, Playboy. That is right. Let me get these super chats before we continue to talk that shit and talk about these nasty ass ponies and pony bots with a 2. Razor Ultron, what's up, Playboy? My donation for your campaign of pony destruction. Talk that shit. Is it happening right now? Are you happy with this shit, Razor Ultron? Ozzy with the 2. What's up, Playboy? Pony plays Twitter. Us bots have games to play. Facts, bro. Facts. Let me tell you something. When I see some shit like this, I knew it. We should have known about this. We should have known why it dominates the PlayStation website. And PHUB is the #1 shit. 90+% people across the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. I should have known that shit. They have some sort of adapter and they do some freaky shit. That's the type of shit they love to do. I'm talking about freaky shit. Let me tell you something. We got some wild shit out here. When I talk about freaky shit, you ain't gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. This is some pony bot shit. This is some pony bot shit. Let me show you something. Talking about freaky shit. Look at this shit.
Oh nah, you one of them. Oh, you one of them zesty street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh nah, you one of them. Oh, you one of them zesty street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh nah, you one of them. Oh, you one of them zesty street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense to me now.
You one of them. Oh, you one of them zesty street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, do you understand why this shit is happening right now? Look at this shit. Aliga, that this is a new time now for TTMS. Carl Weeb, I don't know how do you move to the UK, Playboy. I don't know. We'll talk, Playboy. But this is some zesty shit. Just 5 minutes before the show. Sorry, 4 minutes. Sorry, 30 half an hour before the show. Kid Bot, aka that zesty motherfucker, loaded Horizon Zero Dawn remastered on PC. He goes, bro, that shit looks glorious. That's the target for TTMS, yeah, bro. That's my target right now. When we talking about zesty punk, listen to me. Let me just go back to the shit 1 second, just so you guys understand.
You one of them. Oh nah, you one of them. Oh, you one of them zesty street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh nah.
Let me go back to this. Oh shit. I should have known some dumb shit like this would be said in 2026. We are 14 days into 2026 and some wild shit is going on right now. Some wild shit. I'm looking at this. One day he's disappointed about the developer direct having, X amount of game. The next minute he's happy about Xbox. Then the next minute is pony botting. Well, I don't know what kind of shit is this right now. 14 days in, he's talking about Horizon. That looks glorious on PC. I don't know what to say anymore. We got zesty dudes out here doing some wild shit. We got PlayStation out here. Listen, we got PlayStation out here doing some partnership with some Playmate bullshit for some sex toys. I don't know what's going on anymore. 2026 has started off with some crazy shit. That's some nasty shit. That's what I gotta say. Some nasty shit. But come on, man. Out here doing some wild shit. Now, before we continue, let's me have some water. Ain't lying about that Playmate shit. Your 9 Lives, do you like that setup? Let me know how I combine all that shit on the fly, baby. I did hear you read my monthly text. Yeah, shout out to you, Playboy, man. Respect to you. Vampire, what's going on, Playboy? We got Soy Time Mangs as well. Judah Rose, what's up? He goes, he's talking about a PC game. What's the problem? Well, you must. I'll leave you as that. That's what I'm gonna say. Well, they can. Well, finally, he can. Just that dog shit was a PlayStation off. Yobi, what's going on, homie? Bob Zips in the chat. What up, Playboy? But anyway, let's get to the show. Let's get to the star of the show right now. Then we'll get back to roasting these dumb assholes. Where are we now? 15 minutes in. I would say one of the games of the studio of the generation. This generation for sure. I reckon when it comes to last gen and this gen for Xbox and not even Xbox anymore. Studio of the generation. Easy. One of the best to do it. And I believe 2026 will prove that. He's had a PC for a long time. But his zesty ass decided to talk about Horizon today. But anyway, Let's talk about what's happening with Forza Horizon 6. Let me pull this up here. No, do you know what? I'll stick here. Xbox Zoom in extra. Now we have a leaked picture. The picture's been leaked. Apparently, Xbox, one of the Xbox guys were playing Forza Horizon 5, and you know when you're in the game and a screenshot popped up or something, talking about Forza 6. So he screenshotted that shit soon as possible. And I believe this is legit. This is 100% legit because you know this shit happens. And it's got a screenshot, which I'll show in a bit. Now, Forza Horizon 6, most of us guys speculated that, it might be April. I said April, May time. I think they were saying March, April. I said late April, May time. I believe that's what I was saying. Because I felt like that's the right time to launch it as well, to be honest. Forza Horizon 6 will launch on 15th May in early access. So if you get the premium edition, you will be playing that shit on the 15th. But the 19th is the standard release date, the official release date. Now we know what Forza does. We know what they're coming with: early access, play 4 days early, VIP membership, welcome pack, car pass, time attack, Italian passion car pack as well, and 2 premium expansion. We kind of know that as well. What's going on? But this game coming out in May 15th, I'm certain that's what's gonna happen. I'm right there with it. I don't know if you guys can see this, but let me zoom in. It's not the best copy, but let me see. So we know, man, when it comes to Forza Horizon, we know it has over 500, 600, 700 plus cars when probably more than, I think 800 probably when all of the DLC car pack comes out. But this seems legit to me. I'm 100% certain this is legit. This is when the game's coming out. And we'll talk about where does that put Fable then? That's the interesting part. We know early access is 4 days, but 550 real world cars will launch when it comes to Forza Horizon. I think that is the biggest when it launched. And obviously, as time goes on, the more car packs come, the more expansive it'll get as well. But to see Forza Horizon, now do you know what? Did the picture show? It doesn't. The picture doesn't show the car, no. So as you can see, it's not showing a picture of the car yet. What is the car? Will it be the Nissan Skyline? Will it be a Subaru? I mean, I think it has to be the Skyline, no doubt. R34. It has to be the 26 engine, yeah, bro. But this is the leak information today. Now, are we getting the Godzilla GTR? I reckon it should be, to be honest. But Forza Horizon 6, we know this is one of the biggest games that's coming out this year from Xbox. And I'll say this: no matter what happens, when it comes to Skyline or the Supra, and more money, I'll say this: why not put multiple cars? Let's put Skyline. Let's put the Supra there. Put the Mitsubishi there as well, and the Subarus. Put them all there in the background. I'm saying, make one car the highlight. Toyota, Silver, and all that bullshit. Let's go. Make the Skyline the highlight. Back in the background. Put the other cars in the background. Let's go, baby. Now, I'll say this: we know for a fact that this is one of the biggest games coming from Xbox and one of the biggest racing games ever coming out in this gen and coming out this year. May, what a perfect time to come out with it. Now, this is an interesting part about the Fable stuff. We'll get to that in a second. But I'm so happy to see Forza Horizon 6 finally making its way to Japan and coming out in next, 4 months? I would say. Yeah, 4 months from now. That's going to be special. Really special, that is. But let me tell you something. It'll be it has to be the Skyline. The Nismo edition. It could be the proper respec edition. But let's see how that plays out. But now the interesting part is the Fable part of it as well. This seems to be locked in. May 15th, early access. I'm there day one. And I'll probably stream that game as well. We'll have a lot of fun playing that shit as well. The Honda NSX is the old school one, yeah. Definitely. That could be in the back. It's got to, yeah. I'll say this. It's got to be the blue Skyline, no matter what. The R34 blue Skyline. Respect. Let's go, baby. That's got to be it. I think it's the RB 26 engine or something. Whatever you want to call it. I can't remember now. It's been a while. That's where we are. But Fable. Where does that put Fable? If that is May, I don't want to say this because this seems like out of. Could Fable drop earlier? Could Fable, because remember, guys, Fable was delayed from last year. So don't forget about that. Is it possible that Fable could launch earlier? How crazy would that be if Fable launched in like March, April time? Is that a bit too much? Do you think that's a bit of a stretch? And then Gears in September? You know, that would be something. That would be crazy, bro. If Fable, like we talked about, maybe Forza Horizon 6 might be the March, April, May, March, April, late April timeline. But this is coming in May now. If Fable can launch in March, guys, that is crazy, man. Because that game they get delayed from 2025. And then it would make sense to me to see Fable to launch in Gears to launch in September time after the main showcase direct. That would be crazy, like big. That would be insane, bro. That would be. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week when we stream it. I guess we'll find out. But if the game is ready, listen, guys, drop the bitch. Because they did say Fable is going to be the highlight. So maybe that's the first game coming out this year. Flagship title. March, early April. And listen to they're two different games as well. One's a racer, one's a RPG game. So it's not the same type of game. That would be, you know what? Let me see if I got any more information about it. 1 second. Yo, this is a great picture. Look at this shit. Let me someone's did some AI shit with this. Let's look at this shit, yeah. What's going on, Primus Gaming? What's good, G? Look at this shit, yeah, bro. The 4 Horsemen. Damn. Well, what's Forza Horizon doing on the horse? Oh shit. Yeah, that's gonna be incredible, bro. That's gonna be incredible. Let me pull up. I wanted to pull up one more. I think someone had some information. 1 second. Okay, I don't think there's any more information about this Forza stuff as well. I did have Tom Henderson. 1 second. Let me send that to the homie there. 1 second. I got a picture. 1 second. His article. I got it unlocked. 1 second. Because this article's unlocked as well, so it's not behind a paywall. Forza, yeah, that was a Forza driver. That was. Let me pull this up. Let me pull. There we go. I got this here. There we go. I got to see it, bro. Well, a lot of games can get delayed because of. Here we go, guys. Yeah. So this is from Tom Warren. This is behind the scene. Well, I can't even see that properly. I don't know if you guys can see that shit. I'll put it there anyway. So let's read this. This is from Tom Warren. This is behind the paywall, so I've got it anyway. Microsoft is getting ready to show the first gameplay of Forza Horizon 6 next week, and it might also be ready to put a date on this release too. Xbox Infinite claims they received a Forza Horizon 6 pre-order notification inside Forza Horizon 5, implying that the release date of the new title is May 19th. Yeah, bro. Listen, I believe that shit 100%. What that picture looks too legit. There's no it can't be, bro. Now the interesting part of this is I wanted to pull this up here. Oh shit! This is a funny shit though. This bottom part here. Can I highlight it? I can't even highlight it. Oh shit. At the bottom here, Forza Horizon 6 will be set in Japan and it will debut initially on the Xbox and PC in 2026, but not on that dog shit PlayStation 5 day and day. Playground Games and Turn 10 studios are working to bring Forza Horizon 6 anyway post launch. So, you know what it is? The interesting part about this, if these guys are running with it, which I understand why they're doing it for behind a notepad, I can see that game coming out definitely in May. But Fable, if Fable comes out earlier, I think a lot of people are going to be shocked. For sure. The homie called me with a 5. Look at the problem Xbox has. PlayStation can't have a conversation like this about fitting all of these AAA projects into 1 year. Xbox dead and obviously it's irrelevant as well, though. Yeah, 100%, bro. Because I want to talk about that shit in a minute, Colby. Razer Ultimate 2 drop Fable the same day as Maraho releases. Yo, when does that dog shit game drop in March or something? Yo, that'll be funny, that. That would be funny if that happens. You know, the interesting part about this is, let me pull this up 1 second. Yo, Fable, bring it. If we can drop it, bring the shit. Let's see. I got one more stuff here. I've got one more stuff here. No, it doesn't look like it. You know what's funny about this? I want to talk. Do you know what, Carl Weeb? I'll talk about this as well for a second. But if they can manage to drop Fable in March, that'll be insane. Because obviously, I think Gears Awards coming in September time. So, yo, if Fable comes first, man, that's going to be funny. But since we've been talking about Fable and, you know, the new Forza Horizon leak date, which I think is legit anyway, to be honest, we got our boy here, Carl Weeb, best mate, Ryan McCafferey. Now, the reason why I'm pulling this shit up, because I know what's going to happen next week. I've got a rough idea. And it's not only him, multiple people as well. He goes, he's legit stoked for the Xbox Developer Direct next week. You know, Forza Horizon 6 is a victim of his own success when it comes to getting me hyped. There's a 99% chance it's going to be awesome. Of course, no shit, Sherlock. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, yeah. But Fable, as an OG Fable fan, I can't wait to see Playgrounds Games take on it. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up for, we know Forza is going to be Forza. We know what that motherfucking game is going to do. It's going to be a beast. And I really do believe it's going to surprise us even more for what they're going to do with that game. I think they're going to take that next step and you're going to be like, yo, this is the step we needed. And I think I'm pretty sure we will get that as well soon. But Fable, I've got a good. I just feel like what's going to happen with Fable. I talked about this on WBG as well. There's going to be certain elements because they're going to try to compare it to the last game, the previous Fable 1 and 2 games. You know, them the favorite ones that people liked. They're going to say, oh, it doesn't have this, it doesn't do this. Oh, I remember you can do such a thing in this game, or why can't Fable do? Why isn't the new Fable doing this? And I think it's going to get criticized for that. And you know what's funny about Ryan McCaffery and these dudes? They're out there criticizing Xbox, fair players, but the way they do it. But the problem is, Xbox is out here putting on the motherfucking shows like that, giving you content to talk about, giving you a news, giving you fucking news, so you can put that shit on your fucking website. So you can talk about, well, Forza's here, Fable's this, you know, Secret Game this, Developer Direct coming up in the next 2 weeks, which is next week now. At least Xbox is putting out the news out there, so you guys can talk about shit. And that's the beauty about this, and they still won't get credit. When this show could be a 10 out of 10. It could, it could be a 10 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10, for example. The problem is here, what I'm having right now, At least these dudes are trying to put on a show. Why don't they keep that same energy when it comes to PlayStation and the first party games and doing a deep dive like that or a proper showcase? That doesn't happen anymore. Sorry. There we go. And that's what's crazy about this. He killed Xbox. Yeah. And the reason why I'm bringing his punk ass up because he always talks shit about Xbox. Straight up. No ifs, no buts. Always talking shit about Xbox. Look at the big. It's like when we talked about when he said, "Oh, GTA has been delayed till November time right now." If he makes that launch window as well, what's gonna happen to such and such a game? Shit, what's gonna happen to the other games around that when GTA drops? We know everybody's gonna stay away from GTA. We know that shit. There's only certain games can stay close to GTA, which is like a Call of Duty or something. And that will have a space as well. 2 weeks or something difference. Every game surrounding GTA, and this is the conversation I hear, it's fucking GTA. Everybody's running from that shit, more or less. You know that when GTA got delayed from May, everybody put their fucking names down. Right, James Bond, let's delay. Soros, let's delay for 4 weeks or something. Why? Because GTA was there. That's what makes me laugh, bro. Xbox is how you put in the content, talking about what's up with this shit, what's going on with these big games. Talking about big games, if it's a Gears, if it's a Fable, if it's the Forza, Secret Games, if it's Double Fine with the smaller games as well, or Square Enix is turning up as well. At least they're doing something, but they will get criticized. Whilst the other people out there ain't doing shit like that, not on this level. And that's what frustrates me. Nintendo Direct is dog shit. I don't care what anybody says. It's dog shit. I've tried 2-3 times. I might try again, this year. But it's dog shit. You guys have watched me suffered, and I watched that shit. Stay pissed. They show whatever game is gonna show, and then what? Drop one first party game at the end. But watch how Fable gets criticized hardcore next week. I'm talking about all of the pony bots, all of the usual suspects. Watch what will happen to Fable. I'm telling you right now. For me, the game, adding the game's gonna be incredible. But I know they're gonna push on that shit. I expect them to do some next level shit next week, for sure. POSs. Listen, F them ponies and pony bots. That's right, Justin B. F them hoes. You ain't lying about that. Xbox goes Final Fantasy. The OG is my favorite game, like ever. Yeah, that's fine. Well, shit. I'll tell you what. Stay playing Nintendo Direct. They ain't shit, bro. It's not about. Listen, it's not about. The reason I'm bringing GTA up is just because they mentioned it and they put Xbox. Oh shit! What is Xbox gonna do? What is Xbox? It's nothing to do. What is the industry gonna do? It should be that. That's the conversation. It should be. The combo should be. What is the industry gonna be doing when GTA? You don't need to like the game. GTA could be dog shit for you. We know what the game's gonna do. But why can't there be that question about what is the industry gonna do when that game comes out? Shit. The homie, it's me, broke boy with a 2. The bitch got community noted for Steam machine price post. Oh shit. Did he really? Shit. That's crazy, bro. Now let's talk about the Xbox tax. Okay, let's take it one step further. I got something for you guys. The homie Dirk Riggity. 48-0. Look at this shit here. Andy Pants You $2 whore. Talking about Grifter. Talking about these whores. Smelly ass, punk ass, bleach ass whores. Whore. Look at this shit. Xbox is dead. You know, when it comes to these haters, the WBG curse continues 100%. So Big Dream goes, who the F is Andy Pants? So Andy Pants was an Xbox guy. He was in Xbox content. He was a guest on WBG at one time as well. And then he decided to go on the anti-woke hating spree because it was giving him views, which you can see 171k. And ever since then, boom. There we are. I believe that is the girl from Redfall. I'm certain it is. That is your tweet, Abdul. You know, when you talk about grifters, haters, and all that shit and spreading false, yeah, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Andy Pants, gaming, kiss my ass. You're full of it and you're a fucking grifter. That's what you are. Plain and simple, no ifs, no buts. Straight up, Xbox is dead. That's the type of videos these guys be putting out. Making shit up. Straight up lies. That's where we are right now. Andy Pants, one of them, man. We know this piece of shit here. Xbox, zoom into this nasty asshole. It's gotten to a point where people are putting out there's no new Xbox coming right now. DC guy, aka Moonface guy. Title of his YouTube video: the next Xbox console is cancelled. No new Xbox hardware. This is the shit I'm talking about. Let me have some water, bro. Let me have some water. I don't mind the shit talking. I don't mind the entertainment. Having a joke here and there. I do that shit. You know, have a joke here and there. But when you're coming out straight up lying like a bitch, that's when your ass needs to get roasted. Simple as. No ifs, no buts. Your ass needs to get roasted. Like that steak he was making on that barbecue grill. Burnt. The new Xbox is cancelled. I don't make this shit up. What's going on, no sir? I don't make this shit up. Taylor Parker. That's the shit I'm talking about. You know, I just hope you know what? I got one more stuff here. I got one more stuff here. Where are we now? Before I get this here, you know what's wild about this is when it comes to the Xbox stuff news, no matter what, they can put on a great developer direct, they can put on they can show off hardware, talk about hardware, talk about on Bloomberg and all that shit that they're making the new hardware as well, new console like Cerebon talked about, but they still say Xbox is dead. There's no new console coming out. There's no new hardware coming from first party. That shit is crazy, bro. And what's funny about this? We got DC guy talking that shit. 1 second. Here we go. What's he talking about here? 1 second.
PlayStation 5 Pro. I'd rather play them on my PC with my new graphics code. I mean, last night I was
So Jamie Moriarty, I don't know who that guy is. He goes, there's only one console where you can be able to play all these games. Oh, so he's talking shit. But DC guy, look what DC guy says.
actually playing Portal in 4K 120 FPS with that new RTX version they have, right? My thing is that right now, I just feel like Xbox is going to fall farther and farther and farther behind because they just don't have the hype. They don't have the games. They don't have the excitement.
They don't have the games? They don't have the excitement? Really? Let me look at that shit. Let me listen to that shit again.
Farther and farther behind because they just don't have the hype. They don't have the games. They don't have the.
You can talk about the console side of it, but you saying they don't have the games. Really? Let me play this full video 1 second. Because I know he talks about this.
There's just no reason, right? Xbox tries to spin this narrative. We've got the best places to play. We've got the best, craziest stuff. We've got Indiana Jones and Fable and Forza and Halo and Gears of War E-Day. These games are all great. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't have a blast with Indiana Jones, but I'm just saying that at this point, I'd rather play these games on my PlayStation 5 Pro. They look better on my PlayStation 5 Pro. I'd rather play them on my PC with my new graphics code. I mean, last night I was actually playing Portal in 4K 120 FPS with that new RTX version they have, right? My thing is that right now, I just feel like Xbox is going to fall farther and farther and farther behind because they just don't have the hype. They don't have the games. They don't have the excitement.
That's crazy, that, bro. And look at the games they're showing, bro. All last games on the left side, where we got new ones coming out. Left, right, new IPs. You know what's crazy about this? It's when they see this is the biggest thing I would say about these guys' take on it. When they say there's no Xbox doesn't have the games, they don't have good games, and then all of a sudden you can see people getting hyped for this game. Ha ha ha! Such and such a game will be coming, 6 months after or day one, and that's the crazy shit about this. No games, no hype. They act like PlayStation's out there doing some next level shit with the games as well. That's the funny shit about this. I don't know why he needs to stay off something, bro. Broke boy with a 5. What's up, Playboy? My shout out to you. I've changed the name of DCG guys. Xbox is dead video to Dreamcast guy. The rent is due podcast. You ain't lying about that, Playboy. Probably charge his girlfriend as well, full price. They won't see. This is the thing you gotta look at. Let me get this one more super chat. Shout out to the homie. Broke boy with a 2 again. Dreamcast guy says no hype. 4 Xbox games while hyping them. Facts. 4 Xbox games while typing them. Guy, I'm shocked. Remember for 35 months. Didn't Xbox publish more than any publisher in 2025? Well, Guy, I'm shocked. They don't like to count that, don't they? They don't want to give Xbox the credit. And I think that's the biggest hurdle that Xbox will always have. They will never be on a even playground, the playing field. It will never be even for them guys. When you look at when this is there's no games, no hype, that is bullshit. How can you say some shit like that, bro? There's no hype behind it. There's no games. When you talking about, and he talks about Indiana Jones was a great game, this and that. That's the Xbox game. Now the game's coming in 2026. The Fables, the Forzas, the Gears. Shit, you got the big Call of Duty this year as well. And I'm sure there's 1 or 2 other games in between, sandwiched in between. And that's where we are right now. And that's why I want to get back to my point with the Fable stuff. Because I know for a fact that Fable's going to get criticized a lot. I've just got a gut feeling. Over some petty shit. It could be, why can't we change the character to a different appearance? Let's say there's only 1 character in this game. Let's say that only female only, not a male or female. Let's say it's just a female character. It's going to get criticized for that. They won't talk about the game or a great game or a great character, great voice acting, all of that stuff. They're gonna criticize. Why can't I pick a male character over a female? And that's what's gonna happen. Why can't I get STDs? For example, let's say the STDs not in it. Why can't I get STDs in this Fable game? There's little things like that, bro. See, this is the thing. I'm one of them guys. Sorry, 1 second. I'm one of them guys What's happened 25 years ago, if you made a game, whatever you're going to do, put your own spin on it. No matter what happens, STIs, STDs, whatever you want to call that bullshit, yeah? Whatever you want to do, put your own spin on it. Just imagine like movies, for example. Look how many Batman movies characters do we have, and movies we had. Every Batman movie that's come out, like them or not, they always try to put their own spin on it. That's what it is. They always put their own spin on it. Imagine then you go back, oh, why didn't they do this? Listen, every director, every filmmaker will put their own spin on it. They can't copy the same shit. And I think that's what it is with the Fable stuff. I want Playground Games to do their own shit. Now, if they want to put nice elements in the Fable, kind of give a homage to the old school Fable, do that. Kick a chicken, fair plays. But no, listen to these punk ass bitches who played the games 20 plus years ago when they were when they were like 18 years old or some shit. We don't want that shit. I want Playground Games to put their own spin on that shit and make their own game. That's the way. That's what I want from Playground Games. But I know for a fact Playground Games will get criticized for that, and that's what's gonna happen. The POSs. Watch how they come up with that shit. Rock Wolf with the 5. What up, Playboy? Because the thing is that kills me is that just as you can prefer to play on your PlayStation, Xbox guys can prefer to play on the Xbox. It's just that simple. And that's the funny thing about this. It seems, I reckon the more time goes on, because I remember who was talking about this. It's always a preference, and sometimes it's the ecosystem, or is if you prefer to play on a certain consoles or your PC. People are used to that. People are just used to playing on one console. Now, some people love it. Some people don't have that library. They don't have no attachment. The ecosystem, none of that stuff. They'll jump across here and there, because they might not have that type of library or that. What do you want to call it? Allegiance to it. They just jump to whatever's hot at the moment. And when it comes to you're right, 100%. When someone has a preference, but don't tell me when it comes to like, why are you on Xbox for? Why are you on this for? I can say the same shit to you. Why are you on PlayStation for? Simple. But there seems to be an issue when it comes to you're an Xbox gamer. And it seems like it's the same as the Apple or Android shit. That's what it looks like. That's what it sounds like to me. But shout out to you, Playboy. P-Lumb with a 2, he comes out straight like a motherfucking G. This is simple. PlayStation is dead. DEA dead. Talk that shit, P-Lump. Talk it. Adidas, what's up, Playboy? Salute to the motherfucking homie. Hit you up on Friday. Definitely, bro. I'll hit you, bro, before I start the show. I'll give you a bell. But yeah, I want to see how this plays out. But the grifters and the haters, it's going to continue no matter what. When you get guys like, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, you know what? Let me play this clip. I want to play this clip from Astro Cyborg. Let me see what's this about. 1 second. Then we'll get to the basic stuff. This is from, oh shit, look, we got D-Batch, Mooch, Nib, oh my god. Let's go. Let's see what's this about.
Gaming Ledger said, I see irony in some Xbox outlets saying exclusives don't matter, but are still comparing Xbox game output to PS5. And I don't know if he means 2026 or he says, but is 2016 the best year of Xbox? I think he meant 2026. Because every year is the year of Xbox.
Well, we have to wait. We have to wait and see how this release cadence works out. But I mean, as it stands, if they we're going to see Fable there and not Gears. So that would lead me to believe, just from logic alone, that, especially considering that it's going to be a deep dive, I would think that maybe Fable does hit this year. right?
I think
Because why would you do a deep dive and say, "Oh, and by the way, it's coming out in 2 years"? Like, what the?
No,
you know
you're
what I mean?
right.
Like,
Yeah,
that wouldn't happen.
I originally thought that Fable was had 2027 written all over it. Then the minute that this was announced to be there, I changed my tune as well. I was like,
yeah,
nah.
and I changed my tune very quick this morning. And like I said, I was shocked because I was like, "What? I did not expect that."
Yeah.
But anyways, the point is, if they do release, not if, they're going to be releasing Forza Horizon. If they release Fable, and they got Modern Warfare 4, and they drop something else like a what's it called? Like a Gears of War E-Day, and Halo Campaign Evolved for their 25th anniversary coming up in the fall in November. That's a good year, man.
It is.
I mean,
but
that's a good year.
Here's what's weird, and guys, tell me if
Can't argue
I don't
that.
know. No, Meg, I'm not. I just have a question because I get a headache with this stuff. Like, we're still talking about it like it's the old days where it was Xbox versus PlayStation. Is it a great year for Xbox? Yeah, but like, so GTA, let's say GTA 6 is guaranteed to come out in November. You know what I mean? Are people like, well, this is the year of Take-Two? Like, no one says that. So, like, when people are like, this is the year of Xbox, I'm like, I don't really get the point of that anymore. They're a publisher. Their games are everywhere. They're on PlayStation. They're on Xbox. They're on Switch. They're on PC. They're going to be on the Steam machine. They're going to be on anything. They're on a Lenovo. Like, it's so when people are like, this is the year of Xbox, like, nobody's like, you know what I mean? Like, no one gets excited. Like, if a really big Star Wars game comes out, this is the year of EA. When a Star Wars game comes out, like, I don't know why people keep saying that anymore. Like, that's old hat.
Well, you know what, Mooch?
How funny is that? How funny is that? LG goes, it definitely ain't the year for Sony. You chatting shit. You chatting shit. When it comes, this is not the year for. Listen, when a studio, when a certain publisher comes out with certain games, this is going to be a hell of a year for a certain. You do say that. Yo, let me continue this shit 1 second.
Mooch, because we've been in that for 25 years.
Absolutely, but it doesn't hold the same weight, is what I think. That's like, what I'm referring to.
Yeah, it's like memory. It's like muscle memory. You know what I mean? You're just gonna say like it's a different. Yeah, it's a different thing now. Where we were starting to see the trend change in like late 23, saying, well, this is right. It'll still be a platform. You're still always gonna have to be able to buy some kind of.
But now, I mean, the Series
However,
X,
they're working off of a name now, because now they've expanded to a publishing arm.
Yeah,
they've expanded to access. Like, for example, I turn on my, I bought a new monitor, gaming monitor, and you turn it on, and the first thing it asks you if I want to subscribe to Game Pass, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I don't even need a console anymore. Right, just a controller and whatever.
Right,
and so like you could do all those kind of things. So yeah, the game Xbox is now synonymous with access.
Like, I don't think about it. I don't think about it, and that's because, listen, we all do podcasting. We talk about games all the time, so I get it. But like now, when I just see like Xbox Game Studios, I look at that the exact same way I see EA, Ubisoft, Take-Two. Like, I don't.
Your point.
I don't look at it anymore as, wow, Xbox is killing it, because it's not Xbox the platform anymore.
But
it's just
are those games coming to PS5 day one though. I don't think they are.
I would say 80%.
Yeah, but not the ones you mentioned, right?
Well,
I know Halo
put him in his place,
but Forza Horizon.
I think Gears E-Day is.
Oh, is it? So Forza and Fable.
Gears is not. It's not. Gears E-Day is not confirmed.
Aren't, but the other
they're
two are
supposed to, though. They were supposed to, and that's the word that we heard from the.
That's a great question.
Come out simultaneously on all platforms.
Don't forget too. They made this.
Actually,
let's not forget something here. Just let's give the developers some credit here for a minute, okay, and give them some time. Like, Microsoft made this decision in 20. Let's say it was 23, 24, right, to do this. Like, these games have been in development for quite some time. So even if they wanted Fable Nib, and they wanted Forza Horizon 6 to be on PS5 day one right now, they may need more time to cook. So my point being is that the games that they can quickly expedite on all systems day one, they are. The ones where they cannot, they aren't. You can't say, well, Mooch, no, they're trying to sell more Xbox Series X's. No, they're not.
No, let me stop this bullshit here. You know what's interesting about this? Damn, Nib's got a Tim Dog mic. Oh, shit, come on. You know what's crazy about this? You know when one of the homies mentioned in the chat as well. I remember the time, and we all say this. Sega's on a roll right now. The way they're dropping the content, they're on a roll right now. Capcom is on a roll right now. They're doing a great job when it comes to the Resident Evil games, remake, new one. I think Pragmata is one of them games coming out this year as well. We do say that. Shit, we said that shit in 2018 with PlayStation. Shit, PlayStation out here putting out the games, they're on a roll right now. And now all of a sudden, you don't say Xbox, Xbox is not on a roll right now with the games. Come on. You can't say that shit, bro, now. Watch them next week, but Capcom is on a roll right now. They're not. Listen, Xbox is on a roll right now, dropping the games. 2026 we're hoping it'll be another great year. Which obviously, when look at the games outputs, it looks like it's gonna be another great year. Regardless what the games get received, what the scores are. But that's where we are right now. And I think the reason why they're pushing this right now because they know Sony isn't on a roll like that. Sony ain't gonna be pushing out games like that for fun. They will, when it comes to first party, they ain't pushing like that anymore. They know, like when you can look at the new Bungie game, Marathon and that as well, bro. They know that game is looking suspect as hell. Shit could get cancelled in no time. Soros is like, that would be a nice, good game for them guys. But Wolverine is the main flagship game, if you want to call it that. And they're not saying PlayStation. I wouldn't be surprised if they say later, oh, PlayStation's on a roll right now. Look what they're doing here. Look what they're doing there. It is double standards, Shizno. It is double standard. And that's what it is. When it comes to Xbox, they have been on a roll. The cadence of games coming out, they got too much games. Well, Matt Booty's talked about it. And they're hoping they will spread it out in different shows and bring the games across. That's the whole point of this. Once you buy all of these studios, you want the output to be there, and that's the role we want. You don't want to be out there dry as a motherfucking desert. We've been there. You know that. Oh shit! Come on, Dirt will be alright. Don't worry about it. He'll be okay. All of us have been there. We know when they have low years. What do they say? Well, Xbox hasn't put anything out this year. Xbox has been weak. Look what they put out. Pentiment. Do you know what I mean? That's the type of shit to talk about. Xbox has had a low year. Xbox hasn't done nothing really this year. Now, all of a sudden, all of these games are coming out. We don't say Xbox is out there killing it. Stop it with that bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say. When Xbox does have when Xbox did have them low years, what did it say? Shit, I think even the media guys talked about that shit. Now, PlayStation is having its low years here and there. Jack shit. POSs. Let me see this shit. I want to see some of this shit if I got any more stuff. And Nintendo's the same. They can get the smoke as well. The POSs. I'm trying to find something else. One more stuff. I don't want to talk about that Eidos Montreal shit, bro. But let's see. Well, the Nintendo shares are down. We gives a shit about that. Do you know what? This is what PlayStation. This is what PlayStation reminds me of. Not everyone on that panel. This is the type of shit. This is the type of shit they be wearing. No doubt. Look at this shit here. This is what Mooch and all of these POSs wear when they're doing a live show. That's the type of shit they be wearing. The POSs. These nasty assholes. That's the type of shit they be doing behind the scenes. Look at this shit. Talking about Xbox is not on the roll. On PlayStation is. POS. And that girl wants to be Spider-Man. Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Shit. She's doing the most to hide those titties. Listen, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with these people nowadays, you know, but it is what it is. That is the ribbon. Yeah, do you know what? You're right. Do you know what? You're right. 1 second, let me pull the shit up. You're 100% right. I'm gonna say this.
Why are you gay?
These guys, 100%. Mooch and all of the OG flip floppers, every single one of you guys.
You are gay. You are a transgender.
That's right. That's what you are. POS. You ain't lying about that. What are we now? What's this shit here? I got something for you here. 1 second. Yo. I'll put something. I'll do that in a bit. She's got a strong face. Oh, come on. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this before I close in the next 10 minutes or so. We know Forza's coming out in May. I'm certain that's legit. That's gonna be exciting. Fable is gonna be the real question. Does it drop in March or will it drop later on after the game showcase? Because I think Gears is taking September time. The haters gonna hate no matter what. Grifter's gonna grift right now. But to come out and say, really say, Xbox isn't on a roll compared to them years where Xbox didn't have games the output like that on that level in terms of first party. Now you're saying we don't say this. They say the same shit with Capcom's on a roll, Sega's on a roll right now, such and such a team's on a roll right now. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing wrong. Shit, and Insomniac Game is on a roll right now. We're dropping the game. What they're doing, they're on a roll. Yes, you got to give them credit. They've been dropping the games regardless if you like them or not. Obsidian's on a roll right now. They've been dropping the games regardless if you like it or not. That's what you talk about. You talk about that shit. You got to give it to Obsidian. They're on a roll right now. Dropping 3 games in 1 year, blah, blah, blah. You know? Shit. But all of a sudden, Xbox, we don't say that. They're not on a roll. Just ask Mandingo. I don't know if Mandingo's in the chat or something. Will he come up with some next level shit? Who knows, bro? Who knows? 1 second. JB, one up with a 2. I'm hyped. F these hoes. You know what? You're right about that. F these hoes. It's just the same shit. Because I know if PlayStation would... Listen. I know if PlayStation were doing this output, same as Xbox, they'll be celebrating it. Dudes will be talking that shit on a different level. Dropping 12 first-party games, 4 major first-party games this year. They'll be talking that shit without a doubt. Nah, Gambino with a 2 goes, they forgot about Halo. Shadow drop next week. They talk about Halo, yeah. Shadow drop next week, Halo? I don't know. I don't think they Shadow drop that. No. I don't think so. I think Halo will be a bit more later in the summer. But listen, Gambino, the beauty about this, we are right here, right now, and this is what I love. When can they drop these games? When will it make sense? Is Fable coming in March or is Fable coming in October time? We know Forza's locked in for May. That's looking solid right now. Halo, when does that come? Does that come? Would that take March spot or will that take July spot? See, that's where we are right now, and that's what we want. We want all of these games. Looking forward to now. These games may be average. It could be great. Who cares? The biggest thing is the games are coming out, and we're looking forward to them. You like it or not, it doesn't matter. You can't deny that Xbox is putting out the content. If this game is not for you, move to the next one. If that game is not for you, you move to the next one. At least they're dropping the games to give you a chance. Like, do you know what? This game was a Halo remix, not for me. Boom. But Fable, oh shit. Fable's not for me, but Forza, oh shit. Or Gears, you know. And that's where we are right now. And they have the audacity to talk about fucking... Bro, do you know what? Put that shit when fucking that Bungie game drops. That's right, Playboy. Whenever that whenever the Marathon drops, drop that shit. Halo the same week or something. shit. I can't wait for that shit, bro. Drop it on that day. Yeah, State of Decay and Clockwork, bro. I'm not. We'll State of Decay's next year, bro. Man, who knows? But I just feel like it's next year now, bro. When it comes to that, there's too many games out there, bro, and these are big games now. You gotta look at what kind of games they're dropping. They're not dropping small games. These are top tier big games, bro. That's where we are right now. I want to see if there's something new. 1 second. Shit. Oh shit! No. What's this shit? Yeah. No, this is something else. I'm trying to find something, but I can't. See if there's something new. There's not much left anyway, to be honest. You know, I'm just gonna wait till next week. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Forza got leaked to come out May 19th and 5th. If you get a premium edition, you get it 4 days earlier. That's right. That is right. And that's gonna be fun. Halo. That'll be fun though. Do you know I got this clip here? What is this clip here? Let's see what this clip is. Old school clip.
Activision is going to be more
on the table.
Wait, Microsoft is going to be more bitter than Activision is good. Microsoft going to have to pay out $3 billion, I think $4 billion, for this whole thing, this whole ordeal.
Joe, are you telling me there's a universe where Microsoft acquires ABK and then still doesn't put those games on Game Pass? Because that might be even better than what we have now.
That's what's going to happen. That because Charlie Intel he posted the whole Call of Duty side of things, and Call of Duty wasn't going to be it wasn't planned or wasn't scheduled. Yeah, to like 2025, 2026 or something like that. It wasn't planned to go on any service, Game Pass or nothing. So they would have got Call of Duty anyway. I don't know if Diablo was launching in there either.
I'm not gonna lie. It was a wonderful time finding out that the deal was blocked because I wasn't asleep. I was playing games. I was playing Death Stranding. Great game, people. Go play it. And yeah. And then around midnight or so for me, I think I was like, yo, it got blocked. And listen, Joe Barry, just like you, I think I just looked at God and I said, thank you for the fuckery. Because I needed that week.
God is good. that made my day. I was happy as hell. People was talking about you being petty. I was happy as hell.
That day, man.
Why would anybody in their right mind want Microsoft to own Activision, especially if you like those type of games?
Great times, guys. We had a great time. Age like fine wine. They were talking shit about no Game Pass deals. ABK games ain't coming in. Tim Dog was talking that shit as well. All of that shit. Look at that's what I'm talking about. Someone that was J Body, that was Extreme, and these guys, and that was P-Rock Show. But the way they were talking that shit about ABK games won't be coming to Game Pass, that's what I'm talking about. They really wanted that ABK stuff, bro. They were lucky I was working in my house that time. Man, I would have loved to have done more videos around that time, but I was fixing my house up. But shit. When it comes to that deal is crazy though. But when it comes to these ponies talking about that, it's awesome, bro. Because they say they don't do the console war. I'm not this, I'm not that, but you're full of shit. You do it. Just say it. Just admit it at least. That's it. That's all we're asking you to do it. Just admit that shit. Hey, you won't believe this, but lost my moderator on MBC because he didn't believe me that my other mobile phone crashed. Who's that? MBG? Dolphin Boy? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. If someone's suspect, then shit happens. Well, has MBG said some dumb shit recently again? That's stupid, bro. I'm not reforging. I can't be asked for watching some of these guys now, bro. I'm just waiting. I'm just looking forward to next week when it comes to the what's going on, Web Day. What's good, G? Hope you well. I'm looking forward to what's going on with the Xbox Developer Direct next week. You know, Forza, like I said, once again, guys, if you guys are hopping in, Forza Horizon 6 will be coming out in May. Early edition is 15th of May, then 19th will be the normal release date. So definitely check it out and see how it plays. Like next week is going to be a lot of fun. But I'm telling you, before I close this, I'm saying this. I'm going to talk about this on TTS again. Fable will get criticized big time. Because they're going to be people like, oh, I remember 20 years ago, I could do this, I could do that. It's going to get criticized. But do you know what I'm going to say? Do you know what? All of them dudes that are going to cry like bitches about Fable 20 years ago, it does this. I'm going to say one thing and one thing only.
Shut the fuck up!
I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Shut the fuck up!
That's right, Luke. I talk that shit. Are you going live for the Resident Evil showcase tomorrow? What time does that start? But that's man. If it's late, I'm not starting late, bro. If it's early, let me see. Let me see. What time does that start? No, that's too late, bro. That's gonna be like that's like need of Dirt's time. Well, not Dirt 7 PT time. Bro, that's just gonna be like 9 o'clock. Nah, that's too close to Dirt Show then. No. If it was like 5, 6 o'clock my time, it's different. Yeah, I can't wait, bro. So your web day, what's good, G? Have you heard about Forza coming out in May? Yeah, that's too close to Dirt Show. No. Yeah, but I think Resident Evil. Listen, the last Resident Evil game I played, like completed, was Resident Evil 5. Played Res 6, but I don't like that shit. But Resident Evil 5 was one of my favorite Resident Evil games. Number 4, like they're all been great games. Code Veronica and all them shit from the OGs. They were fantastic games. But number 6 kind of put me off because they went full action based, all that crazy shit. Then obviously went first person on the other one. So, but these new ones are getting the option as well. So I might go back to them soon. Does the odd Resident Evil Village, does that have a third person mode now? Was that the other one? So no, sir. Fable might, you know, if Fable comes out in March, that's crazy. That'll be insane. Honestly, that'll be crazy because that is the highlight of the show. They said. Did they do a patch with that shit? Do you know what? If Village has it, is Village number 7? I forgot. Which is number 7? Is Village, that's number 7, ain't it? Let me know. I'll check you out then. I'm not playing number 6. You can kiss my ass. I'm not gonna finish that game, no. I'll play adding Gears this September, yeah. But so which is number 7 does it have in it? 7 is Biohazard. I don't think that has it. But I'll check you out. I'll give it a try. But number 8 has it. I'll check you out, bro. Definitely. You know. But anyway, guys, I've got one more stuff to talk. No, I've got nothing else to talk about, to be honest. Damn. Play RE5 is amazing, yeah, bro. I played that shit. Listen, Res Ultron on the Xbox 360. I remember they both have to. I'll check it out then, definitely. Resident Evil, we are out of time. Yeah, bro, I'm closing down in 5 minutes now. Resident Evil 5. I remember downloading the game. Jagai J, what up, Playboy? Yo, Jagai J, get ready, Playboy. Maybe this Saturday or the next Saturday, we're gonna do community game night. If you wanna play a bit of Tekken, bro, I'm not playing it in a minute, but we can play it, bro. If you wanna play a bit of something, we can play it, bro. Because you mentioned it last time. When it comes to Resident Evil 5, I remember downloading the game. Always internet was dog shit back then. I think it was only 8 megabytes at the time. When I downloaded a game, I remember playing it around about 8 p.m. I played the first chapter. My little brother, my older bro, played the second, and my younger bro played the third chapter or something. Then I continued to play that shit after that. I didn't pass the controller after that. I played that shit for like 9 hours straight after that. Went to sleep, woke about 1 p.m. I finished that shit within 24 hours. I finished that game or something. The game took about 15 hours to complete. That shit was amazing, bro. Number 5 was fire, bro. I really liked that game. And I played it because you could upgrade the limited weapons, all that shit. That shit was fire, bro. You and Shava. Hey, Shava. Or Shiva. One of them names. That's going to be fire, bro. RE5 remake. They best keep it the same, bro. They best keep it similar. I want that partner. I want a tag team partner. You know what I mean? But we'll see how that plays out. Well, you don't have to watch it, bro. You could join us, man. Community game night is coming back. I'm gonna do it maybe this Saturday or next Saturday. I'm gonna try to do it at least once or twice a month. That's the target. The GameCube Resident Evil when that was exclusive, number 4, that shit was time exclusive. That shit was fire, bro. I finished that in 2 days as well. Borrowed it from Blockbuster. That shit was fire. You know what? The Resident Evil games were fucking top tier. They've always been top tier games. It's just I fell out of love. Number 6 put me off. Number 6 put me off. Then they changed the formula, which they had to, because number 6 kind of failed for them. I don't know what they were thinking with. They went full action based. I don't know. You know. But anyway, guys, great show. Keep talking that shit. Shout out to the homie Web Dev. Check his show as well. We got Raider. I believe Raider will go in live tonight as well. Check him out as well. It's all good, Playboy. Keep talking that shit. I'm out. And let's give a shout out to our marketing director, Kidbot.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What you're about to witness is some next level shit. Some R-rated shit. This is what you call a transformation of a polybot. This is what it takes. This is some Epstein shit. This is some nasty ass shit. Look at his motherfucking eyes carefully and see his motherfucking eyes roll up like the motherfucking Undertaker. Look at this shit. Jonas has had member for 31 months. Looking forward to another awesome year, Sean. Talk that shit. But talking about this, Jonas the Dad, look at this shit, Jonas the Dad. Nasty ass shit. Shout out to you, Playboy. Let's continue. Is this what you want to become? This is what it takes to be a pony bot. This zesty ass, nasty ass, bitch ass, pony bot ass is full of it. Having some next level white fluids. I don't know what the fuck is this shit. This shit. This is what it takes to become a pony bot. This is the ritual. This is a Hollywood shit. Damn. You nasty assholes. I'm out.